Hello, this is Heart of the Moon. We're going to be doing a reading for you, the Aquarius full moon reading. So without further ado, let's get into it. I hope everyone is doing well. And like I said, this is going to be Aquarius full moon reading. And this is Leo season. And we wish the lions out there happy birthday. This is not a birthday reading. But we hope you have a fun and safe birthday celebrations out there. This is actually in your second decante of your season now. And for the past couple of days, we've been trying to do this reading. And technology has just kind of run out in a bit of real time. But here we are. All right. So let's see what's in the tea leaves to begin with. All right. There's some interesting and some really powerful energies going on during the Aquarius full moon. And when I look back, I see the list of full moon readings. This is going to be the fourth Aquarius full moon energies reading about its energies. So that means the Aquarius full moon has been really busy with aspects. And here's another aspect that just happened during the Aquarius full moon, is the aspect called the wings of an owl, aka double key or double mission aspect. It's a beautiful energy. And the best analogy that we can describe this aspect on as a first step to try and understand those energies is we use the analogy of a football, of organizing a football team. Okay? Because this aspect is made up of 3 quincunx, 2 learning triangles, and 2 yacht aspects. And a yacht aspect is basically the energy of the triangulum. And the triangulum has one mission. Okay? One energy. One triangle equals one mission. But here, in this double key aspect, there's 2 yacht aspects, which makes it a double mission. Okay? And we use the analogy of football because if we have a sub-team of the offense and then the sub-team of the defense, the offense has a different assignment than the defense. And the defense has a different assignment. The offense wants to bring the football over the line for TDs, while the defense wants to prevent. So they have different assignments, but overall, they have the same goal of having more touchdowns than the other team. So there's 2 assignments. So the yacht aspect is made up of 2 quincunx and 1 sextile. And the sextile energy is harmonious. There's 2 different energies working together harmoniously towards one assignment. So there you have. So if you have the quarterback and the center, if the quarterback and center are working harmoniously. There's two different energies right there towards one goal, which is bringing the football over the line. And then if you transpose that to the defense is also going to have two different energies working towards one goal, which is prevention. Towards the overall goal of having more touchdowns than the other team. This is the energy that's going on with the double key aspect or double mission aspect. All right. But we're going to discuss it more. Let's see what's in the tea leaves. All right. Fair man. Dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. Now, a fair man. It doesn't say if this is a younger or older gentleman. But a fair man usually indicates air energy. Okay? Well, dark energy, like a dark-haired man would be like earth energy. A fair-haired man would be like air energy. Okay? So there's some air energy right here. All right. Yeah, that's what it is. Like stepping into a new experience. There it is, right there. Stepping into a new experience, leg. And this is actually the first time we've picked up the fair man energy before, and this is actually the first time we've picked up the leg. Stepping into a new experience. Beautiful. And this is actually what's going on with the energies. So that's one way of understanding that wings of an owl aspect is think of it as a double mission. Okay, like a football team, organizing a football team, and then transpose that to the energies that's going on in that aspect right now. And to clarify more, actually the energies that are going on in that aspect is the focus of each energy is towards Neptune in Pisces while in retrograde, and Venus in Leo also in retrograde. So those are the two focuses of the mission. Two assignments. One assignment is moving towards the energy of Neptune in Pisces while in retrograde. And the second assignment is moving towards Venus in Leo, also in retrograde. All right. Enough said. Today, we're going to be doing, and we basically just want some general information, kind of like the approach that we usually do with full moon and new moon readings, is to get some general insight, clear misunderstanding, and see what Spirit has to say about those energies. So we're going to be doing the Hourglass spread, the abridged version. We're going to have 4 corners here, and what's at the heart of the matter? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how we're going to be listing the help from Spirit. And these are the cards that we're going to be using. And these cards have been shuffled up. definitely need some spirits help. So where the cards are going to be going. These ones. Okay, well, I'll take that one. That's one. So we're going to have two narratives for discussion. Okay? We're going to have two narratives for discussion. So if you use the analogy of the football game, what it shows is the double mission aspect is happens in a virtual instant. There's another one. Thank you. There's the fourth one. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. All right, and then we're going to be using the Nomadic Oracle by John Mallek for the heart of the matter. What's at the heart of the matter? A little bit. All we need is one. If we get two pops in, we'll take two. Try it one more time. Okay, we'll take that in. We'll take that in. All right. So, now if we know which way the energy is heading, which we just said, towards Neptune and Venus, all we have to do is just answer the question of what's the energy of Neptune in retrograde while in Pisces, and what's the energy of Venus in retrograde in Leo. First of all, we can answer to make it more easy. What's the energy of Neptune in Pisces, and what's the energy of Venus in Leo? Once we know that, we can answer, well, what are their energies like when they're in retrograde? All right. Enough said about that for now. Let's see what's the Page of Wands. Yeah, something emerging. Stepping outside of the norm. Page of Wands. Some kind of clear vision. That's for fire energy to be of a lot of use. Fire needs to have some kind of direction, and perhaps that's why there's see the energy of the lizard. The lizard. I believe the lizard is on the cloak of the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the King of Wands. I think the lizard is always there. And the lizard symbolizes clear vision. Something new. Yeah, something stepping into a new experience right here. And it's over the top air energy. The fair man symbolizes air energy. which is one of the reasons why we call the double mission aspect the wings of an owl. Because there's 3 quincunxes there, lots of air energy, things to discover, things to uncover. Page of Wands, stepping into a new experience. That's definitely the energy of a page. All right, let's see what's 4 of swords. Beautiful. This is like this is really peaceful. This is a really peaceful energy, because I just take a look at the energy on that. But this is the first arcana of Aquarius. So we've picked up Leo, fire energy, and Leo's teammate, Aquarius. This is the first arcana of Aquarius. Is the outsider. But take a look. Take a look at, there's a sleeping knight right there. And this is a peaceful card in a lot of respects. But take a look at that energy right there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 swords there, but take a look at this energy right here. There's something coming in fast and furious from the sky right here. See that energy right there? That streaming energy. Something is heading towards that night, and that is going to disturb the peace. That's the energy of Aquarius. Something is going to disturb the peace of this. An outsider energy. This is this energy could be like the energy of the status quo, of the current consciousness, the current knowledge of what's going on. This is something happening currently in the present. But something is going to overturn the status quo. Something like new knowledge. Something new. Something new is going to disturb this quiet and cerebral balance right here. Something will overturn that balance. It's that energy right here. Okay? And then that's what it's going to feel like. It's going to feel like a new experience. But something new is opening up. All right. Let's, okay. So here we have one narration, 3 cards, but we haven't turned this up yet. So this is some kind of investment. There's the 7 of Pentacles right here, Earth energy. There's some kind of investment. Okay, let's see what's paired. Ethereal voices. The sense of sound. Ethereal voices. Yeah. Ethereal voices. Here's a good opening to start talking about the energy of the energies in that aspect. What's happening with Neptune is Neptune in Pisces. Neptune is brings in illusion. If Neptune is in Pisces direct, Neptune is going to bring this huge energy of illusion. Like these voices, like ethereal voices. Like it's going to be illusion. Okay? But when Neptune is in retrograde, it's like pulling back illusion. It's pulling back the blinders off of illusion. Like it's like easing up on illusion. That's what Neptune retrograde is. It's pulling back illusion. Neptune direct is all about illusion, but when Neptune is in retrograde, it's pulling back the covers and exposing illusion. These ethereal voices that's been going on, sending and making echoes. It's like and really it's really actually appropriate to use like a movie example, because a movie is not unless it's about based on truth, but even movies based on truth, they have to use some artistic license to make a good movie or good script. So even if the movie is based on truth, there's still going to be some illusion. But if we take away all that, if we have a movie about truth, then it's about truth. But for the most part, a movie is about fiction. It's about illusion. So using an example of a movie fits well with this. If we think of The Wizard of Oz, I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with the story of The Wizard of Oz. At the end, Dorothy pulls back. Well, the blind gets pulled back. The curtain gets pulled back, and it reveals that guy working all the controls. So pulling back the curtain revealed the illusion, revealed what's going on. It wasn't there wasn't a wizard. It was some guy working, pressing all these buttons and all these levers to make it appear there was a wizard, right? And that's what's going on. That's what's going on in Neptune retrograde. That's going to be a mission. And that was one of, and when you think about it, Dorothy has two assignments. One assignment was to pull back the curtain and reveal everything is illusion. One mission complete. And then her second mission was she realized that she held the answer all along. It was within herself. The answer was always within herself, right? That was the second mission. There's a truth within ourselves. We ourselves have the answer. It's like becoming self-aware. So that was the second assignment that she did. She became more aware about herself. And then she clicked her heels twice, and then something like, I don't remember exactly how that story goes, but I think she clicked her heels, those magic shoes, twice, and then she closed her eyes, and then she was home. But she had to do two assignments. One assignment was to pull back the curtain and reveal illusion, and the other assignment was being self-aware. Two missions complete, two assignments complete. For her overall mission was to go back home, go back to reality, back to real life. Instead of these ethereal voices. So here's and this really kind of explains it right here. So that's the energy of that aspect, is pulling back and exposing the illusion, being self-aware, because Venus in Leo is all about attention, being in the spotlight, and if you take away all that glamour and glitter, and that's what Venus in retrograde is. She's if you remove all the spotlight and glamour and glitter and attention, what's going to be left? If you remove all that energy, if you boil everything down to the nut and bolts, what's going to be left is herself. Venus is ourselves. If remove all of the distractions and the ethereal voices, what's going to be left? It's just going to be us. We're going to be left exposed. And by doing that, we're going to be more self-aware. That's why I'm using the analogy of the football game to understand what's going on, and then use the analogy of that movie of The Wizard of Oz, because that's what is actually going on in this double mission aspect, is removing illusion, becoming self-aware, and going back to the road to reality. Removing these ethereal voices and going back to reality. And here's a big wake-up call right here. If we consider this, now this is current knowledge. Okay, if this is current knowledge, we can say that if this is current knowledge and this is absolute truth, then we can rely on this truth forever and ever. But is that the case? Is that ever the case? If this is absolute truth we're living in, then there's nothing outside of this. If we live in absolute truth, there's no reason to go back to reality. We're already living in reality. So, but is that ever the case? This is, what this is current knowledge and something, and if this is not absolute truth, then there's something outside of this knowledge can come in as an outsider to overturn this knowledge, to bring in something new. This is like an outsider energy, and this outsider energy is bringing in something new for us. It's like a wake-up call. This is like a, to put it mildly, this is like a wake-up call. And what happens is, there's what could happen, I guess, is there's a mixture of reality and illusion, which is like these ethereal voices going on, like echoes. But if we accomplish, I guess we've already accomplished one mission, is to expose this illusion right here. So one mission is accomplished in this card right here. And the next one is to become self-aware. And it's this card right here. It's becoming, being page energy is becoming more self-aware. It's stepping outside of our comfort zones for something new, so we can learn about ourselves. This is a new experience, like right here, stepping into a new experience right here. So this is the road back to, this is being more self-aware. And I guess it's when we put these two energies together, we forgo this energy, but if we put these two energies together, it's a road back to reality. What's your 3? Oh, two of wands. Nice. Yes. Yeah, there's actually this is the second decante of Aries. 2 of Wands. Here's one narrative. I guess if we consider this one narrative, and this is the other narrative right here. This is the entire mission. This is investing. This is investing in ourselves. Okay? Investing in knowledge. Because this is what that energy is. That's what the Neptune being direct is. It's like a Neptune direct is like pulling the covers over reality. And this is investing in something new. This is that energy. See that energy, that stream of energy coming in, right? Like what I said. This illusion gets overturned. And then there's a blend of illusion and reality right here in the ethereal voices. Becoming more self-aware right here. This is, and making a new investment in knowledge. Because that's what that energy is. Neptune is keeping us back from hiding, pulling the curtains over knowledge. That's what Neptune direct does. Neptune retrograde is a different story. And here we've done an assessment right here. This is someone ready to step outside into the world. This person, if you notice, this person is on some kind of platform, not quite outside of the world, but that person is has changed something new, has left this behind. Has chosen some kind of new experience, some kind of new energy. This person has chosen some kind of new energy, like this. They're stepping into a new experience. And they're ready to take on the world. They're ready to step outside the world. This is not stepping outside the world, but is very close. The next step is outside. The next step is stepping into a new experience. So there it is. And actually, one of my favorite books to read on a rainy afternoon, is a book called The Road to Reality, actually. And The Road to Reality is somewhat of an issue, or at least Roger Penrose, the author of that book. Roger Penrose is a mathematician. He wrote The Road to Reality. I guess it's significant enough for him to write a huge book about it. The Road to Reality. And this is essentially what's happening in the wings of an owl, or double mission aspect. This is the energies that are happening in the Aquarius full moon. It's a pathway, a road back to reality. It's lifting the blinders off of knowledge. Becoming more self-aware and reinvesting in that new knowledge, and then getting ready to step outside into the real world, into reality, stepping into a new experience. And that has a lot to do with air energy, those quincunxes. So actually, that's actually a good point too. Is that aspect is mostly air energy, those quincunxes, but that aspect is actually an aspect of taking action on something, which is fire energy. All right, there it is. Let's see what's going on here. Ethereal voices. What's that? The sense of sound. Senses. Ethereal. Okay. All right, so this is air energy. This is fire energy. The sense of sound. Twinned with the elements and spirits of air. Oh yeah, so this is air, yeah, it's the sound, obviously, yeah. The sense of sound, so air, lots of air. Active and outgoing communications at all frequencies. The creative consciousness. This is where the information stream lights up and where learning and teaching become just one thing. All information is an empowerment, and the oracle could be suggesting that you will find it important to use this illumination wisely. Beautiful. That says what's going on in that aspect. There's learning going on, in those two learning triangles. There's active communication going on with all that air energy. It's going to be quick. It's like it happens in a virtual instant. It's like using that aspect. If if the energies are there, it's using that aspect in a football game. And a football game happens in a virtual instant. It doesn't happen over years and centuries. It happens in a virtual instant. So this aspect can be used. It won't take years to energize that aspect. It can happen in an instant. So communication is happening. So air, the overview, the neutral position. The information you are giving out may be subtle, but it might also be powerful. Okay, yeah. The information you are giving out may be subtle, but it might be also be powerful. Okay, let's see. This is Leo's energy too. It's a fire, the receptive. Communicate actively and with your passion, perhaps speaking through your actions. Play your own music, dance with your body language, and trust that your voice will be melodious and honestly received. Beautiful. All right. Let's have one more overall. What's the overall feeling of this? Let's give this a little bit of an extra shuffle. So that energy, see that energy right there, that energy that's streaming towards and going to wake up that night is going to put that night in the now, in the present. So it won't be years to get something. It'll just be like in a moment. It'll happen so fast. There it is. Well, that kind of just flew out there. See how it just kind of flew out there? All right, what is this? Elk. This earth energy. It's stepping out. Stepping outside with your antlers. There it is. All right, there it is. That's what Spirit picked. So you're going to be. So I think what it's going to be. You made whole again. And it's going to show that energy is going to show you've already are whole. You're already whole. That's what that message is. And there's a double message right here. There's that new moon right there. There's the black moon, right? That's being whole. That's the new moon. There's the elk. The elk is when the elk has its antlers, It's whole. So you're going to be, when you're stepping in to this energy, being more self-aware, then from here into here, you're going to be made whole again. All right, beautiful. That's the last message. All right. So, thank you for watching, and we wish the lions out there a happy birthday. And thank you, Spirit, for the cards. Take care.